Under the dazzling lights of the AT&T Stadium, where history is written and legends are born, Jake Paul stood toe-to-toe with the indomitable Mike Tyson, a clash of generations that promised drama, excitement, and an unforgettable fight. With 72,300 fans roaring in anticipation, the stage was set for a battle that transcended boxing, blending the legacy of a heavyweight titan with the determination of a YouTuber-turned-contender. This was more than a fight. It was a spectacle that gripped the world. The bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, held at the iconic AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, was nothing short of a spectacle. With 72,300 fans packing the venue, the stage was set for an unforgettable night. Paul, a social media sensation turned professional boxer, entered the ring with an impressive record of 10-1. On the other hand, Tyson, a legendary former heavyweight champion, was making a rare professional appearance at the age of 58, adding a layer of intrigue to the event. The pre-fight build-up was electric, with both fighters engaging in a mix of respect and banter. Paul expressed his admiration for Tyson, calling him the GOAT, while emphasizing his intent to prove himself against a living legend. Tyson, ever confident, stated that his experience and raw power would be too much for Paul to handle. Media outlets and fans debated the fairness of the match, given the age difference, but the anticipation only grew. As the fight began, the opening rounds were relatively cautious. Tyson displayed flashes of his old self, landing clean shots and showing glimpses of the power that once dominated the heavyweight division. However, it became evident that age had taken its toll, as his movements lacked the sharpness and speed of his prime. Paul, on the other hand, showcased a disciplined approach, using his reach advantage to land effective jabs and counterpunches. By the third round, Tyson attempted to assert dominance with aggressive lunges, catching Paul with a few heavy blows. Yet, Paul remained composed and retaliated with combinations that visibly rocked Tyson. The crowd roared as the younger fighter began to take control of the match. Tyson's stamina started to wane, and his inability to maintain consistent footwork allowed Paul to dictate the pace. The middle rounds saw Paul firmly in control. His jab became a potent weapon, keeping Tyson at bay and opening opportunities for follow-up punches. Tyson's legendary explosiveness was missing, and his energy bursts were few and far between. Ringside commentators noted his declining mobility, with Roy Jones Jr., a fellow boxing legend, pointing out Tyson's struggles with his legs. As the fight entered the later rounds, Paul's confidence grew. He landed several clean shots, including a series of combinations in the seventh round that visibly shook Tyson. Despite the Hall of Famer's determination, it was clear he was outmatched in terms of endurance and strategy. Paul's fitness and preparation paid off as he continued to dominate, ensuring there was no doubt in the judges' minds. When the final bell rang, the atmosphere was electric. The judges unanimously awarded the fight to Jake Paul, with scores of 80-72, 79-73, and 79-73. Paul's victory marked his 11th win in 12 professional fights and cemented his reputation as a serious contender in the boxing world. Tyson, though defeated, received a standing ovation from the crowd, acknowledging his legendary career and the courage it took to step into the ring at his age. In the post-fight interviews, Paul was emotional and gracious. "First and foremost, Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. He's the GOAT. I look up to him, I'm inspired by him, and we wouldn't be here today without him," he said. Tyson, reflecting on the fight, expressed satisfaction with his effort, stating, "I didn't prove anything to anybody, only to myself. I'm not one of those guys that looks to please the world. I'm just happy with what I can do." The fight was a significant milestone for Paul, who has come a long way from his YouTube roots. It also highlighted the enduring appeal of Tyson, whose presence in the ring, even at 58, remains a spectacle. Fans and critics alike are now speculating about what's next for both fighters. Will Paul continue to climb the ranks and take on more seasoned opponents? And could this be Tyson's final appearance in a professional ring? This fight was more than just a clash between two boxers. It was a meeting of two eras, blending nostalgia with modern-day showmanship. Whether you view Jake Paul as a legitimate fighter or a media-savvy entertainer, his victory over Mike Tyson has undeniably added another layer to his evolving legacy. As the echoes of the final bell faded, the fight left fans breathless, a vivid memory etched into the annals of boxing history. Jake Paul walked away victorious, yet both fighters emerged as symbols of passion, perseverance, and respect for the sport. Tyson's legacy remains unshaken, and Paul's path to boxing greatness continues to unfold. This night wasn't just about winners or losers, it was a celebration of grit, legacy, and the unyielding spirit of two warriors.